Now I will demonstrate how to calculate several numerical summaries or statistics from a dataset. In L1, I've entered the values of my dataset. In this case, it is the pulse rates for females. In order to calculate several statistics from that list, I'll begin by pressing second and mode for quit. Then I'll press Stat, and then I'm going to arrow 1 to the right for Calculate, and then I'm going to select 1Variable statistics. We're looking at statistics for a single variable. In this case, a menu appears, and if the menu appears for a list, in this case L3, I want to enter L1, so I'll press second and then 1 for L1. If this menu does not appear, you can just complete the command 1VariableStat by adding L1 to the end of it. And then once we've completed that, I'll press enter to calculate. Notice it's calculated the sample mean, X bar. It's added up all the values, given its sum. That's what capital sigma denotes. The sum of the x squares. S sub x is your sample standard deviation. So if this data provided is a sample of female pulse rates, S would be the appropriate value to record. Sigma sub x is the standard deviation of a population. If this data set that had been entered was a population of values, sigma would be the appropriate. More times than not, we're dealing with samples, and so X bar and S are appropriate. Notice here it says N is equal to 40. That's the number of values in my sample. There's also an arrow key. So if I arrow down, I will notice that there are other values. And in this case, we have the minimum, the first quartile, the median, the third quartile, and the maximum. These 5 numbers make up the 5-number summary. And there we've calculated several statistics using one command.